Right. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while. Uh I haven't posted for about a week because I was traveling from South Africa to Cameroon. So I haven't done any video and I had some difficulties traveling. So part of my bags were left during the transit, so I had to wait in Douala for some days to collect those the bags. So I didn't even trade it, or I didn't even um done anything because I was really not feeling that vibe to trade. But finally I'm in Bamenda, where I think I've settled for about 3 days. So I just want to come here and maybe talk with you guys and tell you how I'm observing. Excuse me, how I'm observing the market. I did a trade. Maybe was it on? There's a trade I did here with. Is it on Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. That's good. Yeah, I made $10. Let me show you guys so you can see. Yeah, yes, there was a trade I did on $10. Let me see when this trade was placed. Um, I need to go to history. Yeah, this is history actually. I think it's history. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. I did a trade on Tuesday. And I made $10. But I'm sorry guys, I didn't even show you guys um the trade. So, but nevertheless, I just want to maybe share this with other traders, maybe the beginner traders like me, how we can prepare ourselves for maybe for the week, or maybe set your charts up for trading. So what I usually do is I actually have a template that I have saved. I've customized a template that I always just choose it when I open. Maybe for example, let me go to, if I choose any forex, maybe major current or maybe major currencies to trade. Let's say I'm just gonna choose maybe a GBP and USD. Yeah, this is a new chart. When you choose it like this is the default. So sometimes it's really difficult to analyze the market when it's like this. So there's a template that I've customized to actually facilitate my trading um analysis, especially technical analysis. I'm just going to show you how to maybe select a safe template. Then maybe in a subsequent video I'm going to teach you how to set your template uh, to look exactly like what I'm going to show you guys. So I'll come to templates. I have my template. You have the dash default template. Boom, I have it. So on my default template you see my bullish candles are blue, the bearish are red. Normally to set or maybe to customize a template like this, you have to go to templates, then you maybe come to templates. You go to template, maybe you now you go to property, sorry. If you want to customize your your chart, you go to property. When you go to property, this is it comes to common, you set it here. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys on my subsequent video. But if you want to select the template, you just come to template and select a pre-saved template. I have some templates that I've saved here. This one is that's boom template. This way I have my swing trading kind of stuff. uh, Customize this with the moving averages to see if the market is bouncing off maybe the 50 or maybe the 18 moving averages. So but then I'm going to go back to my default template, a fresh empty template. So with my default template, I already have one here, JBP USD. So this is my default template. I want to analyze the market, or maybe prepare my charts so that I can be waiting for maybe a potential trade to trade within the week. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, and maybe Friday sometimes if we have high impact news which we can trade. Um, we're gonna look at a little bit of the news and see which um news is there to trade on Friday, so that I may get myself ready to trade the trade on Friday. So now, if I want to prepare my charts for analysis, if I want to carry out technical analysis, first of all, I do what they call the multi time frame analysis. That you start from the the higher time frames to the lower time frame. Now, the reason why you go to the higher time frame is to understand maybe the where the market is leading to, just to see a bird eye view where the market is doing, to know the structure of the market. Is the market trending? Is it moving sideways, or is it trending upward, or trending in the downward direction? So when we have our charts, we have the time frame, we have the presently I'm on the daily time frame. When you look at it, the daily time frame, I'm on the daily time frame. So sometimes I go to the weekly just to see where the market is heading to. And you see, if you look at it, if I go to my trend line to actually understand the structure of the market, to see if the market is trending or is moving sideways, I can use my trend lines to see if the market is, when you look at it, if I draw my trend line, you see that the market is actually moving upward. You see that the market is actually moving upward. So in my mind, I just have to note that in my mind, but this is just to see where the market is moving. But where I actually want to start doing my analysis is the 4 hour time frame. That's the H4. So if I go down to the daily time frame to observe what is going on, you can still see that the market, if I take my trend line, you can still see that the market is moving upwards. You see the market is moving upwards. So I just have to note that, okay, now I know that we are in an upward trend. So whatever thing I'm doing, I should be thinking of buying. So this upward movement started if in a daily time frame. You see, August, as April 2024, right on April 24, the market has been like in an upward direction. But it doesn't mean that as the market is moving in an upward direction, we don't have a bullish market. We also, the market moves down. When you look at it, if you want to look at this chart, you see that the market moves upwards, it retraces back, that's breathing, it moves again upward and retraces back. When you look keenly, if you look at the way I'm plotting this zigzag movement, I start from below, right from below. We call it the low. They call it low, and I move up. This one they call it higher high. The market moves down back to what they call higher low, because it's the next higher low. It's the next high which is low. Then now the market moves again right to the next high, which is higher than this one. That is why it's called higher high. Then it moves back to higher low. Then the market moves again back to higher high, moves back to higher low, means the market is actually breathing and bouncing off my trending line. So from there I know that the market is trending. So like I said, this is just to know how the market is moving. So obviously I know that the market is moving upward. I will go down to my 4 hours time frame. I go down to my 4 hour time frame. So you see the weekly time frame is in correlation with the daily time frame, and I want to go down again to my 4 hour time frame to see if it's in correlation with the the daily time frame, and I'll move right down to maybe 15 hour minutes time frame if I want to take the trade. But like I said, the markets are actually closed, so actually I don't want to take any trades. I just want to do my support and resistance, maybe plot my support and resistance. Then I watch the market. Maybe if I get up tomorrow in the morning, I see where the market is heading. If it's moving towards my support or towards my resistance, I look for price action. When I look for price action, I can make decision whether to buy or to sell. And for price action, you mostly look at the candlestick formation. There are many types of candlestick formation that will indicate if the market is reversing or if the market is continuing. So when you see at the maybe let me see let me first of all plot my support and resistance. Let's just look at the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. When we look at the 4 hour time frame, okay, you notice something. Actually, when the 4 hour time frame, you see the market is going down, but now it turns and is going up immediately here. But during the day, you see the structure was like going up, going up, going up, going up. So with the 4 hour time frame, normally we are going back. But first of all, we're just from an exhaustive move, maybe a retracement move during the daily time frame. But now we are going back up because you see we are now forming. When you look at the graph, we are now forming higher higher heights and higher lows. So when you look at it, the market is breaking structures. It's no more forming lower because this high is higher than this previous lower high. So it actually breaks structure. The market breaks structure here. Yeah. Structures were broken here. So it actually breaks the structure and now it's retesting to move upward on a 4 hour time frame. I can now, if I want to take my trade, I can go further to the 1 hour time frame just to see now the present state of the market, just to observe the present state of the market. You see there's already a retracement, and possibly there's a move up. Now to get the snap, actually I really missed. If you want to trade this trade because it's going to go up, that's what I know. You would have entered here where you see the market breaks the structure here, comes back, and is retesting this support. It's testing this. It breaks the resistance and now makes the resistance to be a support. So now I'm going to show you how to create your support and resistance levels. And let me say so support and resistance levels, but they are actually zones. I'll explain further what I mean by actually zones, because the support and resistance, um, they act as zones because it is not just a line, because the candlesticks might maybe break through the line and go upward and turn back. So it's actually a zone. It's not really a line, but I'm going to show you how to simply plot your support and resistance levels. You can plot it using the daily or the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart. So if you look at, sometimes for people to identify the support and resistance level using the candlestick is very difficult. So sometimes I just go to the line chart. But because I'm actually used to, I can just see and I know a certain point where no points where I would plot my support and resistance. These are points where the markets actually is bouncing, or maybe is there are some resistance, that weak rejections. You see a level of weak rejections, I mean a reasonable amount of weak rejections, and you also look at the candlesticks formation at those levels. So now to determine if a zone or a level is a support or resistance level, it has to get many, you have to look at many bounds on the line when the the zones or the line is being tested many times, so that can be a potential support resistance level. Normally looking at this chart, I would definitely have to maybe, okay, this is the last, let me say the last support, the last resistance level. And when we're talking about support and resistance, assume that the ceiling is your resistance. You can, when you want to go up, something up is blocking, we want to go up, something up is blocking, while the the floor is your support. So if we start, for example, the ceiling, this is the highest point, this is our face resistance level, that we have to look at another resistance level. Possibly when I look here, we you see that um there's a lot of resistance here. One, two, three. When you look at, I deliberately put it here when you look at, because I'm on the daily chart, or maybe I even go to a 4 hour chart. Um, it's, if we look at this line, it's cutting this. It's not, I'm not actually plotting it right up here. I prefer the daily. It's good. It looks good when you're plotting your support and resistance. That's why I say, when you see, I want to make sure that it's touching here, it's touching here, and it's touching here, means many times. You understand? So, but you see, when you do, I normally start with the recent one. When you put your, this is a resistance level. When you plot it here, you see it cuts part of the candlesticks here. So this now is what I say is actually a zone, not just a line. When you assume that your support and resistance level is a zone, then you should be very careful when you're trading, so that if you are trading, you have to know that it might break your line, and maybe you see weak rejection just like this. Let me see here, and it turns back the other way because it's a zone. But if we didn't consider this as a zone, we say the support or the resistance level is just the line, we would think that the market has actually broken the line and it will be moving up, which is actually not the case. So we consider a support and resistance as zones. So if you look at, I want to plot significantly points where I believe that the market is touching the line as many times as possible. Yeah, I think, let me look here. I can still put it here. Then I consider this as a zone, but I prefer to put it here to know that it touches this point, it comes back and touch this point, it touches here again, it touches here, it goes back and break. So these are support levels. When it breaks, it comes down, it goes back up, try to break, it goes back and actually comes and break again. It becomes now um a support level. This one now becomes a support level, but at this point, this one now become, yeah, at this point it was a resistance here at this point, so it became a potential support level. So another support level, I can take this if I like, I can take this. Another one is this one. Yeah, wait, it touches many time. Now a very simple and effective way to plot your support and resistance level, if these candlesticks are, maybe you really don't understand using the candlestick formation. You can as well use the line chart. If you can as well use the line chart. So if I go to the line chart, I just want to fine tune my support and resistance level. So this is the line chart. You come here, you choose your line chart. These are the candlesticks. I can go back to candlestick. You see there are candlesticks. If I want to go to line chart, I click line chart, it becomes line chart. Okay, you can still use line charts, which is very good and effective, and I prefer to use line chart to do my support and resistance level or zones. So when you see line charts, I'll just try to adjust. Now line charts basically takes the edge of the candle, maybe the opening and the close of the candles, or the bearish or the bullish candle. Those wicks, you can identify those wicks. Yeah, it's just end where the market opens or where the market closes. Now if you see here, I want to adjust this one now. When you see, if my line chart, I've just adjusted it, the market is bouncing here, it's bouncing here. So it goes here, it tries to bounce. Yeah, it's a fake breakout, what we I showed you during the